Rated M for mature.
The board is set and the pieces are in place to bring about the dawn of war as THQ and Relic Entertainment proudly present Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War to PCs worldwide, set against the dark, futuristic backdrop of Games Workshop's popular Warhammer 40,000 tabletop wargame franchise. Dawn of War delivers the most visceral frontline combat ever depicted in a real-time strategy game. Join us as we visit Relic in their Vancouver offices for a behind-the-scenes look at the making of Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War.
Dawn of War is a real-time strategy game set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. The whole game is designed around a day in the life or an hour in the life of a chapter of Marines on the front lines of a battlefield.
We are serious gamers, focused on making a really great game. We love the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Over half the team were hardcore Warhammer 40,000 players before the game even started. And what we've always seen the universe as is something that could have mass appeal. It's so cool. It's just filled with great units and great history. And what we wanted to do was to bring that to life. And that's been our focus for this game. That's been our passion. There's 4 different races in Dawn of War. The first one is Space Marines. They're genetically modified humans, basically. They're really medieval knights in space. Chaos Space Marines. And Chaos is basically the antithesis of Space Marines. They're evil humans who've been twisted by the powers of chaos. And so they use lots of demons and lots of summoning and alter their units in masses of cultists that they throw at the enemy. The Orcs, which are this barbaric, savage race that live for war, close combat, love fighting. They just mass up and go at the enemy with huge numbers. The last race in the game is the Eldar, and they're really best described as fantasy-style elves in space. They're incredibly technologically advanced, very fast, specializing in kind of quick strikes, but they're also very fragile. Each race in the game can be individually played, and they're all very unique, which is something we really focused on, is capturing kind of the unique and characteristic qualities of each race.
There are infantry units in all the races who are kind of your ground troops, and they'll range in rapid-fire machine gun type weapons to laser weapons, right up to flamethrowers and rocket launchers. There are also sort of a mid-range of vehicles, walking mech-sized things. There's the Dreadnoughts on the Marine side, Wraith Lords on the Eldar side. The Orcs have like Killicans with hydraulic legs and power claws. All the races have some kind of tank. The Eldar feature hovering tanks. The Marines and Chaos feature sort of similar tanks, although the Chaos has one really cool unit called the Defiler, which is sort of a 6-legged spider that can pick guys up and throw them around. The best weapon in Dawn of War is probably orbital bombardment. This is something that the Force Commander and the Marines can call in from outer space. It sends down a series of blasts, 16 actually, that will send guys flying and destroy anything that gets in their way. One of the coolest things about it is that once it starts hitting, it goes in a random direction. So if you get unlucky, it can actually walk right back into your force. The thing that's going to make Dawn of War stand out from other RTSs is that we're finally delivering on the promise that they always all have. When you look at other RTS games, you see fantastic cinematics and intros, cutscenes between levels that are so exciting and so, mind-boggling. And when you actually play the game, it's not quite what you envision. Dawn of War is one of the most advanced RTS engines on the planet, has one of the greatest teams on the planet, and we are making this the most visceral frontline experience you'll ever see.
Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War, available this fall. At the dawn of the Great War, mankind fights for its very existence.